Hello everyone, what is cooking and all you good-looking people out there, and welcome to a very special episode of GeoGuessr. Well, not a very special episode, but one of the episodes that happens every recording session. No, I shouldn't move when I'm doing that. I don't know, we're in like Russia. That's not really the point of this one, and I wanted to click Russia, but I clicked Ukraine. That's not really the point of this. No, the point of this is the special user-generated challenge we're doing today. People making challenges using GeoGuessr. Here's the giant link. Is going to be down in the description below. George W. Bush sent me this challenge. This is a challenge courtesy of the former president himself, George W. Bush, using his vast knowledge on geography to find me the most interesting places. I'm very happy, George, if I may call you that you're a viewer. Honored, I must say. I never would have expected the former president to be watching these videos on GeoGuessr, but you know, as a president, I'm sure he has a vast knowledge of world geography, so we're going to be seeing some pretty crazy things here. I mean, maybe we'll be seeing a tour of where George himself has been, so expect lots of locations in Iraq. Fuck. I didn't mean to make, oh, jeez, this is taken, I just take what I'm saying as just, like, jokes, right? I'm not actually trying to make any political statements here. Oh, fuck me. Or maybe we'll just be in Texas and, like, Florida and stuff. We're gonna go see his brother Jed and stuff like that. We're in Europe. Fuck me. Okay. Enough of this fucking weird shit. Let's just keep going. Alright. We're in Europe somewhere. We are somewhere that I would think, honestly, it would be like, yeah, I mean, it's got European license plates, and it looks quite nice. If I were to be thinking anything, I'm thinking somewhere like Spain, or Portugal, or Italy. It's got a cross, so we've got Jesus, Spain coming to mind there, or perhaps Italy again. But those are just things. I don't know if Spain has is very Virgin Mary worshipping, like you find in Mexico. You find a lot of people that are not people, but you see a lot of sort of symbolism of the Virgin Mary everywhere. Now, I'm thinking maybe that is a clue that I could go off of. Again, European license plates. Perhaps we're in Italy, in which case that would be quite nice. Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably set a timer up here. There you go. Gonna click that button because again, there's no time limit, but I want to self-impose one for myself. So perhaps we're in Italy then, which would be interesting, and then a flag of the European Union itself, which is just like thanks. Why don't you have a flag of the country? Of the other country that you're from, please. I would genuinely appreciate that more, but it's nice that you are proud of your European in general heritage. So this is probably, since this is GeoGuessr, it's probably an interesting place, to be honest. Where could we be? If this is gonna be Italy, then we could be on we could be on like Malta or something, or maybe we could be on whatever the heck this place is. This isn't where like Ibiza is, isn't? Oh, Ibiza's over here. There you go. So I don't actually know. We have a little bit of time left on the clock, so gonna just keep going down and trying to see if there's anything that really now one of the things we could be, and I know that this is, we could be on like Funchal, or we could be on the Canary Islands, or even the Azores. I don't think we're there. I honestly think we are on one of these two sets of islands right here. Mallorca? Should we go with Mallorca? It feels like a Mallorca, so I'm thinking maybe that is a good idea. A good Mallorca would be perhaps a nice idea. I honestly, I don't know. A lot of mountains in the distance, though, which is almost scaring me, to be honest. If there are that many mountains, maybe we're on this island over here. But why are we just in general Italy? Are those the Alps? Maybe those, no, yeah, maybe they are the Alps. Are we just in general Italy itself? All right, well, time's pretty much up. We're gonna call it the Alps, and we're gonna say we're over here. Make the guess, and in fact, we were in. Oh, okay, we were in a place. Honestly, never Slovenia. It would never have crossed my mind. But I'm glad I came to the general region of the world it was in. So 2,585 points. Not the best. Slovenia, absolutely never. That's a very cool place. George, you got some. I mean, I never would have guessed there. That's a very cool one. Okay, so now what have we got going on here? This looks very much to me, George, like we are in Russia. We've got the Great Gatsby. We've got that weird. We've got the new Star Trek movie, which came out. With yeah, and then we have that weird movie about like the tiny people, like the Leaf movie. I forget what the heck that thing is called. All right. So it looks like we're in Russia again, but is there anything particular about this location here? Now, I don't remember on what day George sent me this, but I don't know if we had already seen. Now, there's something, I'm not going to say peculiar, but interesting about the dress or the garb of these people around here. I can't quite put my finger on what it is. But again, it just seems that everything is a little bit interesting. Now I'm not sure if I think the episode might have not been out yet. So maybe George did not actually see the last episode where the location was revealed to be somewhere around here. So I'm thinking maybe the same thing has happened again, although I have no way of backing that up. Now, either we're going to be down here again in Vladivostok, but this doesn't look like the Vladivostok I remember. This, in fact, looks perhaps more like the location, I guess, the first time, in Khabarovsk. But we're going to see. Maybe not. Maybe we're in... I don't think we're super northern. At least I doubt it. But we are going to go and say that we are in Khabarovsk. It's just because I like to think we're not in Vladivostok. Or, I mean, obviously my pronunciation of any of this is completely flawed because I completely forget where we are. But that's what we're going to guess. So why don't we go right over here? We're in Russia, make the guess. And actually, oh, okay. George was thinking the same thing, was thinking, oh yeah, let's make it a little bit hard. So right on this island over here, that's a pretty good one. Wow, wowie, wow. There you go. Maybe I could have, there you go. Right here, same sort of area. Interesting. Indeed, it is the area of the world I did think it was in. And here it is on the world map if you couldn't really tell. So, okay, we are in... Whoa. All right. This is an interesting place. We're in Brazil, right? This is Brazil? Or is this like... God, look at this. Look at this truck here. I don't know. Is this Cuba or something? Maybe it is. I don't know. Is there... no. Right. Okay, we're in Brazil. Yeah, of course we're not in Cuba. Cuba, I don't think would be letting Google, American company, map out Cuba. I'm fairly certain they wouldn't, at least. But is there any clues that would bring me... This is a very nice neighborhood that we're in right now, with very modern and nice houses. But the real question is, where would this be in Brazil? Everyone's got license plates, which honestly can't be said. A lot of motorbike riders, as there always are, and people just cruising the streets like normal. We've got that appears to be a convenience store built into this like really nice house's garage. So we're talking classic Brazil here. Now, the real question is, what does this say? Wow, you leave this very nice neighborhood right onto this bustling road right here. We got someone carrying what appears to be trash in the back of their truck, although that may not be correct. The number of license plates that are visible and clear in this area of Brazil is really what is surprising me, honestly. That is pretty much the most surprising thing that I can tell. Now, assuming we are Della Costa, so maybe we're on the coast, Eurocommercia, I can't really think where we are. Are we in... We're not in Rio. I wouldn't say. And maybe we're in Rio Grande Norte. No, that's the name of the thing. Maybe we're in Fortaleza. I mean, that could be it. But honestly, just doing some social engineering, we're probably somewhere like Acre or like on the border of Peru. Like we're probably like right over here in Cruzeiro do Sul or something like that. Somewhere in Brazil. You're never gonna guess, but that's not where I'm gonna guess because I don't have anything telling me yet that we're in somewhere super super strange. Goodyear. I'm guessing we're in an economic center, and an economic center could probably be, honestly, Macapa. It doesn't really seem like a bad guess. It's right on the mouth of the Amazon. We're gonna go with Macapa then. Macapa it is. Beautiful. Let's say we're like up on the hills. We're somewhere like right over here. Make the guess. And we were actually in Colombia. Wow. Colombia. I've never actually been there. And we were in Oh wow. I never knew Colombia was mapped. That's really cool. I guess that explains why Colombia speaks Brazilian. I mean, whoa, sorry, Portuguese. Really? Wow, I didn't actually know that. I would have sworn Brazil's the only Portuguese one, and then everyone else would have been Spanish because they had a pare sign, which seems like I thought was a Brazil Portugal exclusive thing. Wow, very interesting. That's pretty wild, George. You got me there. Okay. Boy, this isn't like the best round. I haven't really done some wham bam thank you mammon on this one, which isn't particularly good. Going down the road here, what am I seeing? I'm seeing that I think everyone is driving on the right side of the road, which is indeed good. And this doesn't look again like we are in Europe. But where are we then? We're not somewhere that drives M skip. Okay. I don't think we're not in North America. We're somewhere strange. Again, in a very strange part of the world that just it never really comes up. Now, where in the world just never comes up? Like, look at this. I don't know. What the heck is this? Okay. This could be a little bit of a clue. Our Akuri. Okay, interesting. This looks European. Hold on. It looks European, but there's a flag up here, and I'm hoping... that just looks like a pale blue. I can't actually see a particular flag there. So I'm guessing we're in Europe, but somewhere that doesn't have... that's not part of the European Union, somewhere that is sort of, that it is in Europe but not part of the European Union. We are in, that's a tough one. That's a flag I don't recognize. So, okay, so it's a flag I don't recognize somewhere in Europe, that because they're driving on the right side of the road, and they are, okay, somewhere that's not part of the European Union, driving on the right side of the road. That is not a flag I recognize. That would mean that would be Czech Republic has, I believe, those colors. That's honestly what I'm going on right now, but I believe they're part of Europe, so I'm gonna go down. What about places like Montenegro, Albania? Is Albania? I guess maybe this could be an Albanian flag. This is a flag I'm not familiar with in the slightest, so that is really what's throwing me off right now. I just don't know. And the language seems like it could be correct for this area. Absolutely, Albanian could be like that. Got a lot of mountains, though. Maybe, no, I don't think we're in Slovenia again. Maybe Bosnia? Although I'm really not sure. Maybe Bosnia is not a bad guess. I don't know where their mountain situation is. Honestly, I'm going to be guessing Albania. All right, it's a time limit now, so we're going to go with Albania. Make the guess. And that's an Icelandic flag? Huh. Really? That's the flag of Iceland. I really wouldn't have thought that. Now that I think about it, that makes sense. Iceland. Huh. I guess I don't. I guess wow. I'm just like when it's not places that I know, I become geographically um challenged. So yeah, that's wild. And that was that my fifth guess. Oh no, this is the fifth guess. Okay. All right, good. So this is guess number five, and just looking right off the bat, we're in Quebec because this you only find this in Quebec. Oh, where in Quebec are we? It's a good question. Let's find out. Are we near where I live? We very well could be. I don't recognize this neighborhood, obviously, right off the bat, but this could be literally almost anywhere near where I live. Now, near where I live, or it could be anywhere in Quebec. Now, let's see if I don't recognize Du Berger. I don't recognize any of that, but we're in Quebec somewhere, which is fairly clear. This is somewhere where I'm gonna probably want to try and narrow it down because I can definitely do it. All I need to do is find my way out of this fucking neighborhood, which was gonna really help me. So okay, what does that say? I see. I can't recognize what any of that is. I don't recognize any of these street names. So I don't think we're anywhere near where I live. I am fairly familiar with Gatineau, although obviously not that familiar. I live in Ottawa myself, which is not in Gatineau. Okay, if this was the main road, I wouldn't go down there. I would go up this way, right? I think I would really love it if I could see these roads like this are just very annoying. Yeah, this is probably near Montreal if I had to guess. To be honest. All right, we found a bigger road. Maybe we're in like Laval or something like that. This appears to be a bigger road. Let's go down this way. And what do we see? I don't know. I kind of want to try and find where this is, so I might take a little bit of extra. Oh, hold on. These are city garbage cans. So I believe we do. Is there? I can't recognize what that would if that says anything. That's my bad right there. And okay, yeah, this is okay. So it's like a city symbol, but I just don't recognize what it is. I don't think we're super close to where I live, honestly. 450 is the area code, so we're not near where I live, nor are we near Montreal, which is revealing. So we're not in. We're in. Are we in like Gaspé or something like that? I don't know. Where would 450 is a confusing area code for me because I don't know where where that is. Maybe the school zone would help me if I would see that, or maybe this bus would help me. Pack Saint Eustache. Now that the problem is I've heard of that place. The Yeah, but the problem is me putting it on a map. Is it in the Laurentians? Or is it in like the Laurentians is this area down over here. So I mean it could be somewhere like this. Or it could be somewhere like Saguenay area, or it could be somewhere like this, like weird like Val d'Or place like that. I honestly, I'm not really certain which one it is, and I guess the fun is going to be having me try and make a guess because I have seen this. I have sort of heard of this place. Now, where would I place Saint Eustache, knowing that I don't actually remember where it is on a map? Well, I would probably just panning around. I think this is probably big enough to find it. Seriously, Shawinigan, where our former prime minister John came from. Is it around Quebec City? It perhaps is. Saint George. I think it's like in the Saguenay area, isn't it? I don't actually know. Maybe it's in the area up here, Rimouski. I honestly, I don't. I don't know. So I guess I'm gonna make a guess. My first guess was in the Laurentians, sort of near down Montreal over here. So why don't I go like that, make the guess, and we're gonna find out where it was specifically. Make the guess, and it was It's a lot closer to Montreal than I thought. I didn't think it was that close to Montreal, but okay. So it's here's the island of Montreal, and it's like across. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So that's where that is. Oh, okay, very cool. I would not. First of all, this neighborhood very annoying to try and get out of. But there you go. I learned where that place was, giving me a grand total of 11,682. If you guys did better, if you guys did worse, please tell me about it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.